That is so cool. We're putting that in our music video. But yeah, if he walks and then look.
So we started off by researching music videos on YouTube. We looked at the conventions, obviously through analysing and researching what music videos had been like in the past for the certain genre. We discovered that the main conventions of the R&B genre were the costume had fur coat, tie, shirt, trousers. It was all very classy. The male and female stereotype and ideology in our R&B genre music video was that male is seen just as emotional as the woman can be, which contrasts with the actual ideology of how men are in the real world. They're not seen as emotional or letting their feelings be shown to other people. That's usually the stereotype of what the woman would do. But in the R&B genre, that is not the case. Instead, we have Courtney, our actor being very emotional throughout the whole video, really. And this is one of the main conventions of the R&B genre that we felt we needed to follow to really capture that genre in its prime. So the main music video that we looked at and researched was Neo Mad. This was the most influential of the music videos because it was like a classic R&B music video. It had the black and white effects that went with the sadness of the song and the narrative with it. It started out with an argument between the two characters, Neo and his partner in the music video, which we felt that our song that we chosen would fit with that very well too. So what makes our music video conventional to the R&B genre? We found the conventions that were dominant throughout the 6 music videos that we looked at, or the 6 music videos that we analysed, we looked at much more, was that they were dancers, they were very fashionable, and that they were emotional towards women. This is pretty much a stereotype of an R&B artist in the 21st century because they are seen as quite relatable when discussing emotional situations, especially when it comes to women. One of the conventions that we went against was using younger actors to take part in our music video. We did this because we wanted it to be relatable to people our age and below. By obviously using younger actors, we made it more relatable because the people that were watching, our target audience that were watching it, were of a similar age to the people that were actually taking part. And now this is more of a common situation within the age group that we targeted. So it was an experiment in a way that it hadn't been done before or aimed at that target audience, but because we could see firsthand what that audience wanted, and being in an environment where there are lots of them people of our target audience, say average 16-year-old now, would be in relationships and even have relationship troubles, and obviously this would be perfect for us because we could show the target audience their relatable situation for a music video that the music they would probably like too. So our research into digipacks. We researched online and looked at 4-sided and 6-sided digipacks. The difference is usually a 4-sided one would be like a standard edition digipack album, whereas a 6-sided digipack would be used more for a special edition or limited edition to add that extra production value. So we needed the digipack, the poster and the music video all to link together with the same style so that we could easily relate across them. So if someone looked at our poster, they would then look at our album and then see that the music video we had done all linked together in that order. My main influence for the albums was not necessarily conventional, where a picture of the artist is on the front cover. It was more, I took more influence from albums such as Jay-Z and Kanye West, because they were very unique in the sense that some of them didn't even have the album cover written on, the album title written on them, or even the track list. So even though I had the track list on mine and the title of the album, I felt that I had taken a more unique route in the fact that my album cover was all done on Photoshop and digitally processed, where I hadn't had to, where the only pictures I would have to taken were the shots of the pictures on the wallet. But the actual idea of the whole album wallet idea was completely done on Photoshop.